Alright folks, same again. Have a look at this code. See if you can turn it into a flowchart. Try and use the techniques I used in the previous video. Okay, so the techniques I used last time, if you remember, is I look for anything which doesn't need to be there. Well, everything does need to be there in the flowchart, so I'm not going to cross anything out. The next thing I did was look for the if statements for decisions. So we've got a decision here, and we've got a nested decision inside here. So two decisions, so we need two diamonds. So let's get the show on the road. We've got our start. Straight away I see this line here, the second line, and we can see that by literally, I wish there was like an annotator tool on this. Is there? No. Okay, we can see where the mouse cursor is, hovering over calculate points, amount due, that this is either a procedure or a function. Well, we know it's a function because it's returning a value into new points. So we need to use this, and let's enter the data in properly. New points, arrow, calculate points, amount due. Perfect. Let's make it a bit wider. Come on. There we go. Perfect. So you've got this, going to this, going to points total equals point total plus new points. So that's a process. And the way I can do it would be as simple as doing points total equals points total plus new points. There we go. Make it smaller and wider. So if I did what we did last time, where I simply like chopping off the bits which we don't need, because we've done. Oh, I'm an idiot. I've missed out line 1. Some of you might have spotted that already. So let's use our inputs box. Input amount due. I can't believe I missed that out. Schoolboy error. Schoolboy error, as we would say in England. So we got that, and we got that. Nice and simple so far. The next thing we're going to do is our decision. So our decision is an if statement, which makes things really, really easy. Let's put it in, decision. If points total is greater than 500, so is points total greater or more than 500, doesn't really matter what you put in there, to be honest, as long as it reflects the logic. We then got a yes and a no. The no means that we don't do anything inside this nested area. The yes would mean, so I'll say that again. If it is greater than 500, we do everything inside this nested area. If it's not greater than 500, we skip to the final bit, which is an output. So I'm going to do the output. May as well get that done now. And we output two things. Amount data. Sorry, amount due. I don't know what's wrong with my reading today. And points total. There you go, two outputs. We then have everything which is inside this if statement. So we've got an output. So I'm just going to copy this. We output exchange points. So output exchange. I think that's a string, not a variable. Let's go back up, and it's a question. It leads us then, let's just move this up slightly, to an input. And we have to input response. After we input a response, we have another decision. So I'm just going to copy this. And the question is response yes? Is response yes? And I put yes in capitals and as a string. If no, nothing happens. If yes, we're going to do these two things. So we're going to do yes over here, and we're going to do no over here. And there's a reason why I'm doing it in that direction, you'll see in a second. If yes, we've got two processes. So I'm going to take a process. Points total equals points total minus 500. So if we go back to this, we've done so far that amount due equals amount due minus 1. And that's the end of that if. Now, if no, so if response equals yes, doesn't equal yes, sorry, there's no else. So what happens is, it does if response equals yes, let's imagine it says no, we skip this, 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 and we just go to amount, due, and points total as our output. So you simply link them together. Once we've done if response equals yes, our if is done, and we also have to go to output. So actually doing it over here wasn't the smartest move, but never mind. So once we've done this and done this, I can just go. Now I'm doing it as a separate line because if I join them together like this, which I could have done, it makes it look like it's on the no as well. So I'm just going to keep this as a separate line. So let's get rid of this text box, zoom out. This is my flowchart. And at the end, we need our terminator, our stop or end. I can't do an arrow. There you go. Perfect. Complete.